Hey guys, what is up everybody? Welcome to a new video. In this video I want to talk to you about Mazda MX-5, which is also known as Miata. I particularly want to stop on this generation, which is third generation, which been in production from 2005 to 2015. That was the first generation when Mazda actually nailed that Miata image, right? So when Mazda actually found that balance where they can say that now we created a perfect roadster. Mazda was working hard on this car for the previous two generations, which are Miata NA and Miata NB, and when they finally got into Miata NC, they got a lot of awards all around the world. So in 2005 they actually been car of the year in Japan, they also been car of the year in Australia, they also been mentioned as one of the top best cars to buy by Car and Driver magazine, and in 2009 Grassroots magazine mentioned Miata as one of the most important sport cars which has been produced over the 25 years. And all of that saying that, yeah, probably at that point Mazda actually find that like secret recipe or secret ingredient which everyone loves, you know. Later on, Jeremy Clarkson, whom we all know, he was saying that the fact is that if you want a sport car, the MX-5 is perfect. Nothing on the road will give you a better value, nothing will drive you so much fun. The only reason I'm giving a 5 stars to this car is because I cannot give it 14. Once you start to drive this car, you actually understand that if you want to get back to the roots, you know, if you want to get back to that simple feeling of driving when there is no electronics, when there is nothing else between you and the car, so you basically start to feel why MX-5 is stand out from the crowd. And then of course if you look at the price, like there is no competition in that price point, and that's why it's one of the best-selling roadsters of all time, and no one else can beat it. So in many countries people really like it, and in Germany and in the UK people buying these cars, and many of those guys, they just keep this car for 5, 10, 15 years in one hand, and that's the reason why, being a best-selling car, there is not that many, you know, offers on the second-hand market for this car. So basically what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a walk-around tour of this car, show you a little bit of what I think is nice here, and what is probably missing, but from my personal point of view, like everything in the right place. And then we drive this car. I share what I feel while driving MX-5. Let's walk around the car and I'll show you some features and what you should know about the car. This is 2 liters 160 horsepower variation with a hardtop, which at that time, when this car has been produced in 2007, it's been the top version which you can get, maximum features which you can have in this car. And it has leather seats, it has that kind of interior, so you can see even over 15 years the leather still quite good. It's almost brand new condition, I would say, even having like 50k on a dash. This car had also Bose system back then, so it's really nice acoustic system. So you have speakers in the doors, you have speakers here behind the driver, and it sounds quite nice. In infotainment or entertainment system, you can upgrade it here. It's there are so many aftermarket solutions for that, but the thing is, this car is kind of been there for 14 years, and it's been kept in the same condition as it was when it left production line. So basically there is no changes, there is no tuning. Here you can turn off the airbag system in case you want to, I don't know, to go for a race day on a track or circuit. You can also disable stabilization if you're again going for a race. And then here on the left you have 2 buttons which is actually allow you to open the trunk and also the hood. There are not so many places where you can store your goods. For example, you have this glove box here, You have some cup holders here. You have one small storage up here, and that's pretty much it. And even if you go to the trunk, you can open the trunk either from the cabin, let's say from the driver's seat, or you can open it using the key fob. That's it, because there is no button. As you can see, there is no way you can open the car or trunk from here. So it's kind of Mazda trying to keep it simple, so less weight, more balance, and that's it. So basically there is their luggage area. That's, I think it would be enough to carry a couple of suitcases or maybe some weekend bag. So if you go in for a ride for a couple of days, you can put all your stuff here and it will be quite enough to keep it. But I would say there is not that much space in the car. But again, this car is not a travel car, or it's not a family SUV. From 2008 they started to produce facelift option. So facelift option actually has a little bit different bumpers. It has some aerodynamic skirts on the sides and on the back. Still have 17 inches wheels as a standard in this variation, in this top level variation from that time. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So when your roof is down, it looks like this. Nothing special, but same time aesthetically right, I would say, because when you have a soft top doesn't look that much good. Some people complain that hard top is kind of a little bit heavier, so, but it's just 100 kilograms heavier. So basically I wouldn't say that you really feel this weight when you drive, but it makes car a little bit more stiff, I would say, and that's where you can feel that performance on the turns or on the curvy roads. So that's pretty much it. Let's drive this car. Let's see how it drives, what emotions it can produce, and I'll share that with you. From the very beginning I can tell you that doesn't matter what speed you have or what speed you drive, you always have this precision of controlling the car. You feel that you own the trajectory where you're going. What you ask car to do for you, it will just execute, you know. That's simple. I mean, that simplicity which Japanese engineers put here, you can feel it almost in everything. But it's not your everyday drive, because anytime when I jumping back into just classic city car, I feel much more comfort, I feel much more relaxed. But here, yeah, I mean, I'm enjoying from different things. So basically when I'm behind the wheel on the Mazda MX-5, you see what it does. It's just ridiculous. I mean, it's ridiculous how this car is being balanced, you know. It's ridiculous how this car is being, you know, this kind of like fine-tuned. It accelerates, it brakes, it handles, it just does what you want, and that's it. It brings you emotions. Awesome. And you're in the middle of it, you know, like this 50-50 weight distribution. You just right in the center of everything which is happening around you, and whatever happens, it happens because of you, not because car decides it to do, or some electronics decides that it should happen. It's because you want things to happen. That's how actually, you know, the sport car should be built, and this is one of those. It does what you want. It does it how you want it to be done. All you have to do is just to enjoy, you know. If you take this car for some mountain road, I can guarantee that you will enjoy it 100%. It's gonna be 100%, 50 miles per mile, you know, as they say. And I really like this expression, because it's actually really true for this car. You can enjoy this car at any speed. It can be 40 kilometers per hour, it can be 100 kilometers per hour. It will deliver the fun and joy and like everything what you want it to deliver to you. Because I don't know, it's just well balanced. It's just so good. You guys have to try it. So basically, if you're looking for such car on second-hand market, because this car is so good, and as I told you before, it's been a best-selling roadster of all time. So basically, Mazda sold so many of these cars, but surprisingly, it's not that many Mazdas or not that many Miatas on a second-hand market. And the reason for that is that because many people just keep these cars for a long time. I mean, some people keep it for 5 years, 10 years, 15 years sometimes, because even now I can find second or first generation of Miata which had only one owner. And that, I think, explains why. Because people love it. People enjoy driving this car. This was the car when Mazda actually finds that golden recipe, or as I say, like secret formula, which makes this car the best of the best in this price range and the category of, let's say, mass market roadsters. So if you're looking for MX-5, it's better to start from NC generation all the way up to the latest one. But this one is kind of so much mechanical, so much pure, I would say. This one is just the cars from that era when we did not think about multimedia systems. We were like, car was either A to B destination vehicle, or it is just, you know, pure fun car, the one which you can use on weekend, or you know, if you want to travel over weekend. Even if you like motorcycles and then you decide, okay, no, motorcycle is too risky for me, so maybe I should try a car, but I wanna experience the same feeling as I'm driving motorcycle, and this would be the solution. This is a car. You can put your roof down, you feel like you're on the motorcycle. Again, like that, you know, horse riding concept, like rider and a horse. You put your roof down, you're in the car, you're almost like a motorcycle, so you have that wind blowing to your face, but same time you have this sporty 50-50 distribution, which gives you total control over the car, total control over the road, and it puts smile on your face. Guys, this is awesome. What can I say? It's small, compact, lightweight car. It feels just in a way you want to feel it. Okay guys, I hope it was helpful. If you like this video, please like, share, comment, ask your questions, I'll be happy to answer, and subscribe, so when next video is up, you will definitely know about it. Thank you so much for watching. Cheers.